How you doing, guys? It's Novice back with another review. Ramy. I knew I would F up. Ramy season 2. Gonna go straight off. I like this season. I didn't think I would like it. I didn't like the first half. I felt like the writing was like pale in comparison to the first season, like overall. But then from midway to the end, I was like, yeah, this surpasses. It got deeper instead of bigger with a lot of the POV episodes. First off, and then yeah, it just ended great. First off, the camera work is great. Lots of awkward conversations that become more tense because of the still shots. Ironically, I'm gonna be looking at my notes. Secondly, the soundtrack. I really like the soundtrack of the show, guys. I have the season one saved playlist on my YouTube profile. I do like the songs of Ramy. Yeah, I need to search them up. The song about them, they're really nice, man. Really, really nice. Um, yeah, you know what? I'm going to speak a bit more about the camera work because I like that. Camera work, there is a couple scenes, especially in the last episode, but here and there throughout, um, like I said, still shots for people having conversations. Everything feels off center. I like it. I like that this season they talked about the difference between blacks and Middle Easterns and North Africans, specifically in this case, slash North Africans. Um, and when it comes to the differences, even within the Muslim community, because some of the stuff that was said by black families in this show, in this season, I know for a fact people that have said that, people who I won't name, but I am related to them. Um, what else did I like about this season? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go into characters, guys. Like the character studies, because there were a lot of POV episodes, and that was what turned me around. I'm gonna go from like the least liked to MVP, the best, and then I'll mention like some new players that I liked. Denna, she's great. She had the most underwhelming arc. It's just as simple as I remember watching her and thinking to myself, boy, she like. I'll be honest, I like the actress. I think she's good looking, which is why she has the most underwhelming arc. Because something personal did happen to her that affected her some type of way, but I didn't feel the like I felt with Mesa, aka Ramy's mom, the matriarch, right? She had not again another underwhelming arc compared to the POV episode she had in season one. I like that more. That hit me more. It resonated with me more emotionally. But um, it did. She did change her behavior, and it did impact her permanently in a way that uh, Dana's POV episode didn't. I feel like she's just going through. Like she's still who she is. She hasn't been impacted a lot by this season, even though some like things have changed for her technically. And then after that, Uncle Nassim, I never thought I like him this season. I'll just put it there. Um, I had to be careful with things because if I even with my tone, I can give people an impression that they need to overhype certain writing with a character, and then they watch it and they're not overhyped. And then they realize that it's been overhyped. I will say that um, Uncle Nassim, he really does seem like someone who is like the writing choice that they did with him was an easy excuse for his rude behavior, in my opinion, but it grew on me and I liked it. Um, Farouk, aka Ramy's dad, I like him this season. I really like his character study, his POV episode. I don't think he had one in season one. I'm not sure he did. Did he? Yeah. Ramy's dad didn't have a character study in season one. Um, not like a POV episode to himself. But I did like what they did with him in this season. in the POV episode he had, and I related, even though it was a different generation, I related to that feeling of burden, of like responsibility in life, and that feeling like am I ready to let go of my family and certain responsibilities in a way that I felt like my father wasn't so responsible. Uh, didn't have that sense of responsibility that I have. But even though he meant well, probably he has a complicated relationship with his dad that we see. That is a callback to season one, but you know, it's still as it is. It's it's still because the grandfather died, it's still unresolved in a way. So that made me sad, and that made me like him because of that like kind of sad feeling of like, next generation may repeat the same mistakes. You don't want them to repeat the same mistakes, but it's something like it's the pain of life, right? And that's the life cycle. I've been thinking a lot about that lately, and I like Farouk, Ramy's dad. I really like him now. I feel for him in a way that even more than the what's her name's mom, the Ramy's mom, Mesa. Yeah, God, I like him. New player, Fatima. Oh no, what's her name? Yeah, Fatima. I'm so glad. She didn't have a lot to do this season, but the only reason why I mentioned her, I'm so glad she did what she did by the end of season one. You know what I'm talking about. Season two. You know what I'm talking about if you've seen season two. And lastly, second to last, Sheikh Ali. Here's why I had an issue with Sheikh Ali. I feel like, obviously, maybe because the guy who's playing him, he's a fairly famous actor. If you've seen like certain shows and movies, uh, this guy felt like a spoof of the alternative, go with the flow. I'm very chilled out, Muslim scholar or Muslim sheikh or imam. He was a sheikh in this case, um, but he grew on me because by the end they show you that he can snap too and he can have an outburst and show his character flaws. And I really felt some type of way. You're dangerous. He had one of the most impactful lines to me. I was thinking about it this season. Speaking of you're dangerous, Ramy, the MVP of the season. Ramy, I was thinking about this hard all morning. Like even when I was exercising, riding my bike through the park, thinking about it. This dude is next level. Something is wrong. Like something is clinically wrong. Yes, he makes mistakes. I did another video that I'll probably link in the description below, or you'll probably see it pop up, about my quick thoughts on Remy season 1 and then a pilot review of season 2. Ramy, I still believe, is in a stage of his life like me, but in a very different way, where he's making a lot of mistakes and he's unsure of himself, trying to discover himself, right? He's doing it through spirituality. I'm doing it through wanting to learn. It's part of the reason why I started this channel. I want to give more incentives to myself to improve certain things in my life, reading, but just learning about certain things to do with my background, to do with just life and the world in general, right? With Ramy though, it just seems like the writers maybe are the MVP of the season. They definitely are, because the writers tricked me, in my opinion, into believing that no, he's a guy that just genuinely wants to improve but keeps making mistakes along the way. By the end you realize, no, something is like this straightforwardly wrong. He doesn't just need spiritual, is this right if you want to seek spiritual guidance, but to me it's more than that. You need spiritual guidance. It is your human right to get that, but you need therapy, counseling, like professional counseling. You need that for sure, because yeah, the way you left. Oh, I forgot to talk about Amani. I'm also glad she did what she did by the end of this season. Otherwise I wouldn't have cared about her, but I like her. To go back to Ramy, just like he's just, I don't know. It's almost like they foreshadowed him really messing up, because how could you go lower than you did in season one? What are the things you did in season one that you wanted to self-improve on? But more than that, the final conversation he has with the Sheikh Ali, this reveals self-improvement isn't necessarily about you. It's about recognizing the impact you have on others, on like recognizing other people's slights and the burdens and issues. And again, you feel like he's doing that a little bit, like he has a heart to heart with his dad. There's certain things here and there, him helping out the guy who was homeless at the start of the season. Like his heart's in the right place, and you feel like he's slowly making the movements. Him connecting with certain people, that I won't say, but then he does it, and then it's like he does what he does by the end of the season, and I'm not surprised he's there. I feel like he might need rehab. He's not just I don't know. He needs to go therapy. There's something clinically wrong with him. I don't know how else to put it. It's not just about, to me. That's how I see it. Maybe I'm just exaggerating. That's my impression. Season 2 overall. Tell me what you guys think down below. If you like this movie, it's just this movie. If you like this video, brain fart. If you like this video, check out some others. If you like this, please press the thumbs up. Helps me out with my future content. And that's it. See you guys.